Hi, Cancer. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you are meant to hear the messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if this reading does not resonate for you at all, do not try to make it fit. And instead, go watch your moon sign, your ascendant sign. And if you are born on the cusp of another sign, go watch that sign, because those readings may resonate more for you at this time. Spirit, what is coming in for Cancer? Okay. That was quick. Let's see how many we have here. We have 2. We have the bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. So someone watching you, admiring you. It could be a love situation, but it doesn't have to be. It can be in any situation. They're just someone that's admiring something about you or something that you're doing, and you will be getting some kind of compliments from them. We have butterfly, a change for the better. That's a good one. I love the butterfly. So things are changing, and it's going to be good change. Spirit, what else? What else for Cancer? What do they need to know about at this time? Also, I do not do personal readings for the public at this time. And if I ever start doing them, I will never contact you out of the blue and offer you a reading. There are scammers pretending to be me. So a bunch of them came out. I'm not going to take these, but Gong is the one that I'm seeing. An exciting event, something exciting. Maybe whatever this changes is going to be exciting. Spirit, what else? What else for Cancer? What do they need to know? There are scammers pretending to be me, so just be aware. Okay, and then one just flew out, so let me grab it. We do have the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. And on the bottom of the deck, clouds, temporary problems. Wow, interesting. So I feel like you could be going through something in your life right now, and Spirit is letting you know that these issues are temporary. There's a change happening, a change for the better. There's something that you're going to be recognized for with the bouquet, someone who is admiring you. And with tortoise, there's something here about slowly but surely getting ahead. So it may not feel like you're getting ahead with the tortoise, because it can feel like it's going so slow, it's stagnant. But Spirit is letting you know you are getting ahead. It may not feel like it right now, but you are. Let's clarify these cards and see what's going on. Spirit, help me clarify these cards for Cancer. Why is the bouquet here? Compliments from an admirer. Why is that here? Queen of Swords. Interesting. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine energy. Disregard gender, because there is no gender in tarot, okay? We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. You have the Queen of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like with this, I feel like this is you, this Queen of Cups, okay? I feel like you are this compassionate, loving, giving, intuitive Queen of Cups. And I do feel like you are dealing with the Queen of Swords. This doesn't mean this is a feminine, doesn't mean you're a feminine. This could be 2 masculines, 2 feminines, 1 masculine, 1 feminine. But you're both coming out in queen energy here. So I do feel like that you could be dealing with someone who has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what I feel like with this Queen of Swords is this is someone who's going to be honest with you. This is someone wanting, to have a conversation here. They could be thinking, I feel like they are thinking. I feel like this is someone who's admiring you, who sees you as very loving, very giving, intuitive, and they are wanting to come forward and have a conversation with the Queen of Swords energy. Spirit, okay. Justice, Libra energy, strong Libra energy with Justice coming out. King of Swords. Wow, look at that. The Queen and the King of Swords. Yeah, this person I feel like is making a plan to take action here towards you. This could be something in the justice system with the Queen and King of Swords. It can also talk about X energy with the King and Queen of Swords. So this could be an X for some of you. For others of you, this could even be a judgment. Something about a judgment call being made. okay? But I definitely feel like this is someone wanting to come in and give you some kind of justice. So you could be receiving something from this person. I feel like they want to give you justice. They want to balance things out here with you with the justice card. So if this is an ex, this is someone wanting to balance something that might not have been fair out with you. But I feel like they are coming out in their masculine and feminine energy with the King and Queen of Swords. And they may feel like you are their divine. For some of you, if this is an ex, they do see you as their divine counterpart. Spirit, show me butterfly, a change for the better. But I feel like they're making a plan to take action here towards you. They want to have some kind of conversation with you, and they're bringing in some kind of justice to you. For some of you, this could be a gift. It could be a truth, because I definitely feel like they're wanting to speak truth to you with the Queen of Swords. And for some of you, you know, like I said, if it's something in the justice system, you could be receiving some kind of, you know, payout or something. Spirit, show me butterfly, a change for the better. And we're getting the Eight of Swords, but it is coming out in the reverse. So I do feel like with the Eight of Swords there, I'm feeling like, you know, there may have been something in your life that left you feeling stuck. This is a self-imposed imprisonment of the mind. But I feel like you're no longer going to be feeling stuck. I feel like you're going to be feeling very confident and ready to go forward. And there's 9 of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. And I feel like you're going to get wish fulfillment. There's wish fulfillment coming in. It's going to leave you feeling not stuck about something in your life that may have been leaving you feeling stuck, making you feel like a self-imposed imprisonment of the mind, like you felt like you couldn't do something that you wanted to do. Spirit, why is the Eight of Swords reversed here? Okay, way too many wanting to come out. I didn't see any of them. Spirit, show me the Eight of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, because I feel like you did persevere here. You kept going, feeling like that 9 of Wands, feeling like the wounded warrior. 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are laying down a very heavy burden here. You know, I feel like you may have fought really hard for something in your life, and you kept going, you kept persevering. And I felt like whatever it was, it felt like it was a heavy burden. But I feel like you're going to be able to lay those burdens down. Spirit, why is Tortoise here? And this is going to play out. This change for the better is going to play out differently for everyone. But what Spirit is telling you, because energy does play out differently for everyone, what Spirit is telling you with this change for the better is that some kind of stuck feeling situation, maybe a self-imposed imprisonment of the mind that you might have been going through, where you weren't really stuck, but you felt like you were in some way stuck from doing something that I feel like you got wish fulfillment coming in here. It's going to put you in a more confident position. And I feel like you're going to lay down some burdens that you have not wanted. You know, you kept carrying some kind of heavy burden. And I feel like you're going to be able to lay those burdens down. Spirit, why is Tortoise here? Slowly but surely getting ahead. Okay. And you got the Moon. But you are getting it in reversed. So I do feel like, you know, the World, yeah. The World is the most auspicious card in the tarot deck. It's closing out cycles and beginning new cycles. And I feel like with the Moon, you may have felt like you were going, couldn't see where you were going. Because the Moon path is a very dark path. It doesn't illuminate the way the sun does. And so your Moon path is a path that you need to be on, but you take that path. You take it by faith. You don't, and intuition. Using your intuition and going within and you know, relying on your faith to see you through it. You don't see the path before you all the time, always, because the Moon doesn't illuminate a lot. So I feel like you may have felt like you kept going, but you couldn't really see if you were getting anywhere. And I feel like you are going to get confirmation here in some way that is no longer the case, that you were getting ahead the whole time, and you're going to be able to close out cycles and there's a cycle in your life. I feel like this closing out. And I feel like not being sure about where you're going or how you're going to get there is a big part of that. Spirit, show me the moon. Why is the moon here? I think you're going to be very clear here with the moon in reverse about where you're going and what you're doing. And I feel like you're going to be very clear about the cycles that you're ready to close out in your life to start something new. Spirit, show me the moon. And it's going to be all because of the fact that, you know, you're going to be able to see so clearly. Two of Cups is what's coming out to clarify the moon in reverse. Five of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like with the Two of Cups coming out here, this has something to do with a partnership, okay? You may have dealt with someone in the past, you know, where there was a lot of Five of Swords, someone being win at all costs. There was conflict. There was, you may have walked away from this feeling defeated, okay? But I feel like you're going to get clarity. And maybe that kept you held back from doing what you wanted to do, or kept you feeling stuck in the mind. Maybe you kept thinking about this person and you didn't feel like maybe you feel like you're not healing. Maybe you feel like you're not getting over that, or this is just for some of you. Like I said, energy plays out differently for everyone. For some of you, I definitely feel like this could be talking about where, you know, something ended. There was a lot of conflict in the situation, and you kept persevering on and going forward, even though maybe you were in some heartbreak here. If this is about an ex, which I feel like for some of you, this is definitely about an ex. And I feel like this partnership, you are slowly coming up out of that. You know, you're slowly coming up out of that feeling like this is something that you have to have. You're getting ahead of it. You're getting clarity on where you're going and how you're wanting to get there. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. And we got the Otter Spirit. You are never alone. I'm going to read that to you. Like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offer reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter Spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactile way. Communicated with your voice, your facial expression, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words you speak. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters, so remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection, appreciation you have for them. Now is the time for a joyful celebration of the love in your life that expresses as friendship and companionship. Hug someone, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes with your full attention, saying, I care, you matter. Make time for friendship. Otter Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you will remember that you too have many who love and care about you. You are never alone, and you are always loved. And your protection messages: have you been channeling all your affection to just one person, or counting on only one friend or individual to hold you up? Heedless of your resources all around you, you deserve support and love from many people. And when Otter Spirit arrives, you are reminded that you have a community. Somewhere is another friend who wants to experience the joy of giving to you and seeing your happiness as you receive their gift of attention, affection, and kindness. Otter Spirit wants you to open your eyes to see the love that is available to you from all directions. Do you believe it? Do you feel it? Reach out to someone and you will see that they want to hold your hand as much as you want to hold theirs. Love, support, and friendship are available to you. So connect with community and friends. And for some of you, you You do get temporary problems on the bottom of that. You may, and I feel like you are going through some kind of difficult situation in your life. And I think Spirit is telling you, reach out to others. Reach out to your community and your friends. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video.